Hi, it's me. And this is my YouTube channel at The Process and Me. As a registered massage therapist, I found myself doing a using a pattern in my massage. And I found that people like that I think it gave them a sense of security, a sense of, I know what's coming next and I like it. So I think I'm trying to repeat that pattern here with my YouTube channel, my video, my videography, my vlogging. And there's Nella Bellas, and she really wants to get up. And I'm still dealing with a hurt wrist. So, just gonna turn the camera around and look in my computer, the reflection in my computer, to make sure I'm in the frame. It appears I am. So I'm having a bit of a rough day, and I can see why Brenda Turner recommended 14 videos in 14 days. The first 3 were great, all exciting, brand new, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if everybody goes through this, but today I just wanted to quit, wanted to just ditch everything. And I'm talking about, or I will be talking about, some really hard stuff, more hard stuff to come. So it's triggering and it's tiring, and my immune system is being affected, along with my wrist being completely fucked, basically. I've got something going on in my gum, and it's affecting my lymph node. It's sore, and I can feel it's a bit swollen. So that worries me and makes me even more tired and makes me afraid. This lymph node actually swelled up like a golf ball, which is a sign of cancer. Just a few weeks, or no, 6 months before my colon just about blew up because there was a lump in it. And the surgeon thought it was cancer, so he took out a whole bunch of my large intestine and part of my small intestine. Turns out it was a benign fatty lump, but he was being cautious. He was a rookie, so he was being overly cautious. Anyways, that's a story for another day. I wrote some things out last night after I made yesterday's vlog, and I kind of just want to read them because I don't want to go off on tracks, like down threads that I don't want to go down, and I don't want this to be too long. And I really don't want to be doing this vlog today, so I'm just going to make it as hopefully painless as I can. So I wanted to talk about the movie called Memory with Jessica Chastain, because I found myself watching it last night, and at 1 hour, 23 minutes and 20 seconds, I was pointing my finger at the mother in the movie and basically shooting her. I wrote, shooting the lying, hiding, pretending, fucked up, narcissistic piece of shit mother that is gaslighting the fuck out of her adult daughter in front of her granddaughter just before her other daughter fucking finally opens up her fucking mouth and speaks the fucking truth. So, sorry, should have said spoiler alert. But I'll just leave it at that and say that I was majorly triggered because not the exact situation or circumstances have occurred in my family, but my mom has behaved like that mother. And maybe not quite as harsh, but close enough. So, yeah, that just kind of like taps right into everything that all my academic work has been focused around, and that I'm currently working on, as in writing a play, and I'll be performing in it and writing the exegesis that will go along with that artifact, the play. I know I've talked a little bit about this before, but they say that people need to hear things 3 to 9 times in order for it to sink in and for them to remember. So I'm not going to be too concerned about repeating myself. And I'm kind of going off down a path that I didn't have written down. So I'm going to try to pick it up. And I just wanted to pick up the loose threads that I found hanging from my last video, the 3 of 14. This is the 4 of 14 videos in 14 days. And that was that I made the mistake of looking at my mom's Facebook page. I blocked her, so I only see the bare bones of it. But in her, like, she made her profile picture, which is the last post that she made that I can see, and that's her standing with my nephew Denver. And I've in the past, when I was babysitting him when he was really little, I called him Benber, because we were reading a book that was all about blue and words that started with B, like the word blue. So I called him Benber, and he got back at me by calling me Auntie Lisu. My name is Lisa. This is the first time I'm mentioning my name. It is Lisa, but to my nephew, hopefully I'm still known to him as Auntie Lisu. And I just want to make note that this vlog is towards the descendants in my family, including Denver, my nephew from my one brother, and Mac, my nephew from my other brother. And I just wanted to say to Mac, I know that your mom and grandma have painted a picture of me to you that's maybe not all that flattering or favorable towards me. And so we may never ever get to know one another. Nonetheless, I want you to know that, you know, I love you and I always will, because you're my nephew. And just a message to Denver Benber from Auntie Lisu. I went to the Dollarama. I showed the picture of the little like mat that I bought at Dollarama yesterday, and I went there to de-trigger myself from seeing my mom standing beside you with your graduation cap and gown on, and you're like so tall and all grown up. You're 18 now. You were born 2007, the same year I went back to school. And so I'm just sad that I can't be there to get to know you and to share these wonderful milestones with you. But congratulations for you successfully graduating, and I hope for you all the best and all the most amazing things. And you too, Mac. I just want the best for everybody in my family, particularly the young ones who are coming up, who have lives that still are left to be lived with many, many years. And yeah, so Benber, I just want you to know that I will always be your Auntie Lisu, and I will always love you, no matter what anyone else may have told you or said about me. And maybe nobody said anything. Maybe it's just all in my own mind, you know, making shit up. But I'm sure that some things have been said. And I just want both you boys to always remember that you are Métis. That's capital M-E with a little apostrophe thing over top of it. T-I-S, as in Indigenous. You are Métis and you will always be Métis, as will any children that you may have. And you are Métis men through your Grandpa Reuben. And I hope you are proud of that and that you do your best to learn all about our Métis culture. And yeah, the last thing that I wanted to say, like I mentioned in the last video, 3 of 14, that I have a sensitive constitution, psyche, and body. I just want to check the time. Hang on. Oh, we're good. We're golden. 10:42, so almost 11 minutes here. I guess it does pay to prepare and write stuff down like Brenda Turner recommends. So yeah, I just want y'all to know that just because I am sensitive does not mean that I am weak. And actually, I'm incredibly strong. And you will get to know that as my stories unfold. Because seriously, one does not go from a full-blown psychosis as a result of incredible betrayal and abandonment and the floor falling out from under one to losing custody of one's youngest daughter to trying to kill oneself with a very dangerous drug to then marching into academia to tell all the tales if one is weak and puny, a weak and puny punk who can't even piss up a rope. Right? That was one of Grandpa Reuben's favorite sayings, my dad. Go piss up a rope. I have no idea what it means. If any of you all know what that means, please let me know. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Just keep it, you know, tight and maybe not simple, but tight. I'm not gonna let myself wander around any further than this. I've said what I wanted to say. So I wish y'all the best. I love you. And take good care. And just find the button to push off. Yes, push off. Okay. Love you. Bye for now.